Ghost faces on the kitchen floor. It happened in a Spanish village called Belmez. The year was 1971. On August 23rd, Maria Gomez Camara was just doing her grandma thing in the kitchen when her infant grandchild cried out excitedly. To the baby, it may have seemed like an interesting game of peekaboo. To Maria, though, it was absolutely terrifying. What Maria saw has since become an unsolved mystery despite all the scientific study that has gone into it. Maria saw a face on the pink tile of her floor that just appeared there. The face had very troubled features and was quite disturbing to look at. The family tried to rub the face off the floor, but were horrified to discover that the eyes opened wider and the expression grew sadder. This was a freak-out of epic proportions, but only a taste of what was to come. Maria's husband, Juan Pereira, and their son Miguel tore up the floor and replaced the pink tile with concrete. That should have settled things. 3 weeks later, though, a second face showed up on the floor with even more defined features. Anyone who knows about small-town living knows that a person's private business soon becomes everyone's business. So large numbers of sightseers came to the Pereira home trying to get a peek. You can't blame people for being curious. It was interesting and exciting. Journalists photographed the images for the local newspapers. At this point, the Pereira household knew they couldn't fix the situation themselves. They called the local authorities into the matter. The mayor ordered a section of the floor to be cut away and studied. When workmen dug up the floor, they found the remains of a medieval cemetery. Now things were becoming more interesting. Maria and her family opened up the home to tourists, calling it the House of the Faces. By early 1972, hundreds of visitors came to the house. While the section of floor was being studied, a third ghostly face appeared, then a fourth, then a whole series of faces. The kitchen was then locked and sealed. But the faces wanted to be seen, so 4 more faces appeared on the floor in another part of the house. These faces, though, were the last for a while. However, for the next 30 years, the Pereira